Welcome to the Group Reformer Unilateral workout. We often have muscular imbalances or one side that's stronger than the other. This workout is really good for figuring out those imbalances and fixing them. We're going to get started with footwork, and what you're going to notice is we're going to do a lot less footwork than we normally do in terms of bilateral footwork. That's because, and a lot less exercise, and less exercises in general. That's because what we do on one side, we have to do on the other. So we only have 50 minutes. So we're gonna get started with the first 3 footwork exercises and then move right into articulating bridge. In this workout in articulating bridge, we're gonna actually reduce the resistance, which makes it harder. And we're actually gonna teach our clients how to move the carriage out and in, which is a new skill. It's something that we didn't learn in workout 1. So with that said, I'm going to go ahead and get started. We are going to start in first position, heels together, toes apart, and balls of the feet on the front surface of the bar. As always, knees just wider than shoulders, pelvis and spine nice and neutral. Inhale to prepare, exhale, squeeze the heels together and press the carriage out. Of these, focusing on that rib cage connection, keeping the heels very still in space. Easy neck and shoulders, there's 9. And 10, inhale to hold, exhale for your small range pulses. Inhale to press the carriage out, really zipping up, and then bring the carriage right back in. Use the abs to support the spine as we transition to heels on the bar. Imagine that your feet are resting on an imaginary wall. Don't let them move. Inhale to prepare, exhale, press the carriage out. Really pushing through the heels to turn on that posterior chain, so the chain works up the back of the leg, up the front of the leg. Inhale to hold, exhale, pulse it in. Checking in with that scapula stabilization to keep the neck free and easy. 6, here's my 7, and 8, and 9, and 10, inhale to press the carriage out. Exhale, pull the carriage in. Abs to support the spine as I place the balls of the feet on the bar. I'm lifting my heels. This is a 2-inch heel or a kitten heel. I'm going to be careful not to let my heels drop as I press out. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, press it out. Keep those heels still in space. And 2, now it'll feel like a stiletto here. But because I'm keeping my heels still in space, it will feel like a kitten heel when I come back in. Really pushing it out. Knitting the ribs, getting that nice full abdominal engagement. I typically slow this one down a little bit just so that you can really focus on where the heel is in space. 9 and 10, inhale to hold, exhale, pulsing it in. Again, keeping those heels still in space. Inhale to press the carriage out. Exhale, pull it right back in, preparing for articulating bridge. So the headrest must come down, that's very important. And on this workout, we're working with either 2 reds and a blue or just 2 reds. 2 reds is the more challenging version. I'm on 2 reds and a blue. But you're gonna place your heels hip distance apart, and then we're gonna work through that spinal sequencing, that pattern that we always use, that you'll eventually use for short spine when you get to level 2. Inhale to prepare, exhale, imprint the spine, draw the sit bones to the backs of the thighs, and start to peel the spine up, 1 vertebrae at a time, until you're in that nice long line from shoulders out through the knees. Take an easy inhale, As you stabilize or reach along through your fingers to stabilize your shoulders, and then exhale, melt the chest first and roll it down, one vertebrae at a time. Now without so much talking, inhale, exhale, imprint, sit bones to femurs as I roll it right up. Inhale to reach long, exhale. Really connecting through the abs. Inhale as I lengthen. Inhale to hold, exhale. Inhale to lengthen the tailbone, down towards the mat. Exhale to peel it right up, one vertebrae at a time. It feels great. I love this exercise. Inhale to hold. Exhale, reach long through the fingertips to stabilize the shoulder blades against that roll down, one vertebrae at a time. Okay, so now we're gonna practice moving the carriage out and in. I'm gonna inhale to prepare. Exhale, roll it up, one vertebrae at a time. Now here, the key is that you're actually moving at your shoulder joint. Your body line stays in the same relationship to its various pieces and parts. So I'm gonna inhale to press out. My body is in the same long line, and then I'm gonna exhale, pull it in. Pull it in. Drag the sit bones right to the heels, or think of pulling the heels right to the sit bones. Really great work for the hamstrings and glutes. Lots of core stabilization. Inhale to hold. That was 10. And then exhale, rolling it down, one vertebrae at a time. And that's your articulating bridge sequence. So what you want to watch for with your clients, though, is that when they press out, there's a tendency to kind of really, like, either to let the hips kind of hang, and that's really that's a lot of pressure on the back, so they've got to really keep their abs zipping up, their glutes engaged. And the other thing that they do is they don't pivot at the shoulder, so they stay up. They're squeezing their glutes like crazy, but they stay up. They don't let the upper thoracic spine kind of come down onto the mat. So the upper thoracic spine is the spine between the shoulder blades. So you keep that body line, you press it out. I feel my upper back, the spine between the shoulder blades on the mat, and then it lifts off a bit. And I press out, and it lifts off a bit. And then of course you want to watch for knee tracking. Your clients are going to cheat a little bit and want to kind of let their knees and their toes point outward, because it's a lot easier. So watch for that as well. And I'm just going to roll it down, one vertebrae at a time. And that concludes footwork and articulating bridge for the unilateral stabilization section.